In video games, we watch some of our favorite characters die, either by their enemies, by the friends that betray them, or sacrificing their lives to protect their friends and families. These deaths hurt us the most, by crushing our soul and our hearts. And some of us even cry witnessing these deaths. I know I have. Well, anyways, guys, these are the top 10 saddest deaths in video games. And by the way, make sure you bring a tissue box, because if you experience some of these deaths, you might cry again. Sorry about that. At number 10, we have Professor Vasquez in The Freshman. In The Freshman, you play as a girl who got accepted into one of the best colleges in America. But sadly, that your life in college is about to be over because your parents didn't have enough money to fully pay your year in college. But you found a way to stay in college. You had to work under a kind of a hard-ass professor named Professor Vasquez. The whole book, he was kind of being a big dick to you. Basically, he was using your life in college for his next book. And that's why you just basically fucking hate him. But at the end of book 1, you find out why he's just always mad and why he's always angry. He has cancer. And eventually he does die. And he dies in book 2 or book 3, I can't really remember, but he does die in the series. What's sad, but what's really sad about his death, he finally reconnected with his daughter. After all the years, his daughter hated him because he used his daughter's life for the story for his book. And that's why she hated him. And this is why it's so sad, because he finally reconnected with his daughter. And he can't spend life with her because he died of cancer. This death's not really like flashy, like getting killed by a villain or die a heroic death. He just died of a disease.
Michael Billy? Yes? A gift from Dmitry Raskolov. Oh my God!
Čo bombochlad!
Number 9 is Roman from GTA 4. In GTA 4, you have two options with Dimitri: deal or revenge. If you take the deal, Katie dies. If you take revenge, Roman dies. No one took the deal with Dimitri because, first of all, no one liked Katie, and no one liked Dimitri, so we all choose revenge to kill that son of a bitch. But what happens? You took revenge, Roman dies. Once you killed Dimitri, Roman told you to get a suit because you're gonna see him get married with his fiance. So you go there, and they finally got married. But as soon as they're about to leave the church, an assassin came to kill you. You fought him off. A stray bullet hit Roman, and he died instantly. And all you hear after you're done killing the assassin is Roman's, bride screaming in pain. And what you saw is Roman's dead body on the street. And that's hard. A man, he finally got married. He finally gets a happy ending that he deserved. But he didn't get a happy ending because you killed Dimitri. And that made a lot of people that he works with very unhappy. And that's sad seeing that we loved Roman in GTA 4. He was our favorite cousin, and we loved going bowling with him. And it was sad to see him die in the hands of a person he just married. But hey, at least Nico Bellic got revenge. And then we have Elaine from Love and Legends from the phone game called Love Struck. We talked about this moment before on my top 10 video game moments. This was number 3, Helena's Rage. And the reason I put Elaine's death because it was so sad watching Helena, one of my favorite video game characters of all time, break down in tears like that. She never did that before of anyone. But Elaine was special to her because even in the first season of Helena's Root, Elaine cared for her. Those two are like brothers and sister, and Elaine didn't want to see Helena get hurt because Elaine and the rest of the generals were looking for her because she was a traitor that she betrayed the Witch Queen. And Elaine looked in her eyes, and he could tell that she's in love with the main character, aka you. And he decided to look the other way. And all that time, Helena wanted to save Elaine from the same prison that she suffered. And at season 7 in Helena's Root, those two battled it out. And you can tell that Elaine was in pain because he didn't want to hurt Helena. He didn't want to fight Helena. And he definitely didn't want to kill her. So he went to talk to the Witch Queen to say, can you just forgive her? Just let her go. You have me. I am devoted to you. And what the Witch Queen did? Snapped Elaine's neck. And what happens next is Helena breaking down in tears and going on a full-on rampage. And this moment is really sad because Helena's one of my favorite characters in any video game history. And watching her break down in tears, watching her friend, her brother, die right in front of her face was really tragic, and it did hurt my heart a little bit watching Helena in tears.
Can't do step 2 without step 1, right?
No!
Guess my arms aren't quite as long as I thought.
Guys, that rocket's at critical. You gotta hurry.
No compensating on this one. I can't reach it. I tried, I really did, but it looks like it got me good.
No, I can pull you out.
Listen, there ain't nothing you can do that I ain't already tried, okay?
This can't be happening.
On episode 7, we have Scooter from the Borderlands series. If you play any in the Borderlands game, you probably met this lovable mechanic named Scooter that always gives you a vehicle if you need it. And in Borderlands 2, a lot of people experience his memorial. And a lot of people was like, wait, when the hell did Scooter die? You know he didn't die in Borderlands 2. He didn't. He did die in the Tales of the Borderlands, which is canon to the story in Borderlands. Well, anyways, your vehicle, your rocket ship, is in critical mass, and one of the rockets that's attached to the ship is gonna blow up. So you, as Fiona, you and Scooter decide to go out in middle space to detach the rocket from the ship to save everyone. But to do that, you gotta press the yellow button that's getting basically hammered by machinery, and you gotta press it exactly before the machinery crushes your hand. Well, Scooter failed to do that. Scooter's hand got stuck and the ship was about to blow up, so he told Fiona to detach the rocket from the ship to save everyone. And you didn't really want to do it because Scooter is basically your friend. He's one of the best friends you ever had. Who the hell wants to kill Scooter? He's just a lovable character that a lot of people love. But you know you had to do it to save everyone's lives from the rocket that's attached to the ship. And it's really sad to see one of your favorite video game characters die. But at least Scooter died in his own way. And he did do awesome shit.
Now go on. I gotta catch a ride. Alright, y'all. This is probably the end, but you see Moxie or Ellie, you tell them I did some awesome shit, okay? It's been real.
efforts to the country. It turns out I've won. God damn it. At number 6, we have Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. Arthur's death was more sad than John Marston's death in Red Dead Redemption. Don't get me wrong, his death's so sad, but in my opinion, Arthur is a way better character than John Marston. Because in Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur did redeem himself. He did horrible things while he was with Dutch's gang. But in the end, he redeemed himself by saving a lot of people's lives because Dutch was just losing himself. He was losing his mind. And you saved John Marston's family. You saved the prostitutes that was with you. You saved Uncle and a lot of other people. And that's what made Arthur... He was just a great guy. He was just the nicest guy you ever met. And, well, anyways, during the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur's death was sad, but you also lose your horse. And that's what got me the most. It cried me because as soon as your horse got taken down, and you know that Arthur loved that horse, whatever horse you used, because you got multiple horses, and whatever horse you were riding in the final mission, that horse dies, and you can tell that in Arthur's eyes that he is sorry for the horse. He's sorry that the horse was basically Arthur's best friend. And seeing the horse die in front of Arthur, you know Arthur wanted to cry there and then, but he couldn't. He has a mission to do. And I'm sorry, it's hard because Arthur was just a great character, and it's really sad to see him die. But at least he took Micah with him. It depends what ending you had, because in my ending, Dutch killed Micah. Sorry for spoilers if you never played Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, come on, it's been like, what, 2 years since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out? You should be playing it by now. Or at least have beaten it. Well, anyways, in my playthrough, Dutch killed Micah, and to me, that's great. But at least Arthur finally can rest in peace.
Father, is it over?
At long last. No king rules forever, my son.
I see. Only darkness before me.
At number 5, we have Office Metaphil from World of Warcraft. You didn't expect Office on this list, didn't ya? Well, his death was actually sad and tragic in Warcraft lore. After years of suffering and pain and misery, after years of being corrupted by the cursed sword Frostmourne, Office is finally free. Free from the madness, free from the nightmares, free from Frostmourne. In World of Warcraft, we go to Icecrown Citadel to take down Office, and with the help of Terry to break the sword Frostmourne, we finally struck him down. And Office was finally free from the corruption, and he saw his father for the last time and said, "Father, is it over?" Is the pain, the nightmares, the misery finally over? Am I free? Yes, Office, you're free. And that moment, I know you didn't really say it exactly like that, but in that moment, it was sad because Office was a well-respected paladin. He was a great guy, and it's sad that he got corrupted by Frostmourne. It's sad to see a nice guy, a good guy, turn evil because of corruption. But at least Office can finally rest in peace. At least Office is finally free from Frostmourne.
Phoebe! No, 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 no. Ella! Earth, Mother of all, I greet you.
At number 4, we have Phoebe from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's a lot of sad deaths in Assassin's Creed. For example, Elsa from Assassin's Creed Unity, Ezio's family, Connor's village, and Desmond if you like that piece of shit character. But Phoebe was the saddest one, because she was just a sweet, nice, innocent little girl who dreams of having an eagle like yours, who is named Icarus by the way, and she just dreams of having an eagle just like yours, because she loves Icarus, and she just wants one for her own. Once you leave the island that you started on, you know what happened to Phoebe. And you meet her again in Athens, and she's working with a very powerful person named Sophia. Sorry if I kind of butchered her name, but you was just glad to see her. But then, doing a mission called The Streets Run Red, you found some of the soldiers from the cult of Cosmos around Phoebe. You killed them, and you realized that Phoebe was killed by them. And you just see her lifeless body. And tell you the truth, it hurt. I almost cried because Phoebe was just a great character. You loved her. She was like family to you. She's the only one that you loved in this whole game. And she was like a daughter to you. And you cared for her. And I know deep down inside, she cares for you too. It was so tragic to see her like that. You gave her a little statue of an eagle to remember her because she just loves eagles. In the end of the game, you gave her a nice burial. Yeah, it's just... Phoebe was just a great character. It was so sad to see her go like that. God damn you, Ubisoft. Damn you.
Ανιάζω.
Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Number 3 is Leandra from Dragon Age 2. Your mother in Dragon Age 2, named Leandra, we see white lilies from a mysterious suitor, but you realize that those white lilies are actually a clue, because in year 1 in Dragon Age 2, a girl named Nanette was brutally murdered by a serial killer who gave her white lilies. So you fear the worst. So you have to find your mother before she dies and becomes the next victim to this killing spree. You find a man named Gaston Dupuis. Yes, that's his last name, Dupuis. And you think that he's the serial killer, but he's actually not. So you saved him and basically told him that, hey, I think I found the killer. Come help me deal with this son of a bitch. So you found out, and the killer was named Quentin, and, well, Gascar was actually wanted to be his apprentice to learn necromancy. If you had Varric with you, Varric shoots an arrow in his throat, but if you didn't have it, you had to fight Gascar and Quentin at the same time. Well, anyways, back to the death. Quentin is a blood mage, and he used the secret arts, the dark arts, of necromancy to bring back his wife from the dead. But he couldn't, his core corpse was basically skull and bones, so he find random women that basically had the same features of his late wife. Fingers, legs, arms, face. He cut off a lot of women's body parts, stewed them up together, and you had that monstrosity. And your mother's head, aka basically the face region, he cut off your mother's head and put her on the body to create his wife. And it's sad to see Leandra like that. And this is why I always thought the Templars after that moment. Because I thought mages should be free, but after I witnessed this monster kill your mother in a horrible way, I always sided the Templars from now on. And what it makes it even worse, the first Enchanter Orsino knew about this and didn't do nothing about it. And that's what pissed me off more. But what makes this death sad is the ending of the fight. When you're holding your mother and she's telling you that she loves you. And I cry every time I see this scene, every time I play Dragon Age 2.
I knew you would come.
I tried to find you.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany again. And your father. But you'll be here alone.
I'll be fine, Mother.
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Never thought it would end like this, huh? Huh, Maria? Dom! No!
And number 2, we have Dom from the Gears of War series. In Gears of War, we love the friendship, the broship between Dom and Marcus, and we especially love Dom. But in Gears of War 2, Dom lost his wife to the Locusts, who basically kidnapped her. And when Dom finally freed her, she was already gone. She died in his arms. And in Gears of War 3, he's in Mercy when his wife grew up, and he losing himself every minute he's there. He can't bear it because he loves his wife so much. Marcus, Dom, and the rest of his crew was surrounded by the Locusts, and they have to do something or they're all gonna die. So Dom decided to sacrifice himself by driving a truck into the fuel pumps and blowing himself up with the Locusts to save his friends. But what makes this death really sad is Marcus. You know, Marcus is a man's man and he does not cry. You don't see him cry, but you can tell that he wants to tear. He wants to tear up. He wants to cry to mourn his friend's death. And I don't blame him. And what makes this scene sad compared to the other deaths I showed you is that what happens if you lose the best friend? What happens if I lose the best friend? it would suck to it would suck if I lost my best friend, and to be honest, I would tear up way more than Marcus if I lost my best friends. And that's why we all cry, because what will happen if we lose our best friends? And that's the thing we don't want to experience. And this is why Dom's death is sad and it's very tragic.
Marcus! He's gone! He's gone! There's nothing you can do! Stop
Get
it!
off me! God
Stop
damn it! Let me get him out of there!
It's okay, Marcus. It's okay. Come on. We gotta go now. Your father still needs us.
Dom.
Before I mention my number one choice, all the images, all the clips, all the things I'm showing you, everything goes to respective companies. I do not own them. And make sure if you want to, make your own top 10 saddest deaths, you can do it in the comment section below, because I love reading you guys' opinions. Speaking of opinion, if you guys are mad that your favorites is not on this list, well, guess what? It's my opinion. These are the saddest deaths I think is sad to me, so sorry. And I apologize if I sounded weird during this whole video. I'm still sick. I have a sore throat, so if I sound weird, I do apologize. Well, anyways, let's go to my number one choice.
You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You go see bad stuff, but it's okay.
My parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweet pea.
And now, you? Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
Number one, we have Lee from The Walking Dead. You probably saw this in my top 10 moments in video games, because it was a tragic moment. It was a great moment. And this is the saddest death in video games. I tried to find something that's sadder than this, but there was no way. There's nothing sadder than Lee's death. Why is this death so sad? Oh, because of a little girl named Clementine. In The Walking Dead, Clementine got kidnapped by... I can't even remember his fucking name, but he's a bad dude. And you got bitten by a zombie. And you rescue Clementine, and the disease is... virus is slowly consuming you, and basically you can't do anything. And you told Clementine to either leave you or shoot you. A lot of people decided to basically end Lee's life by having Clementine shoot him, because I didn't want to leave Lee like that, make him turn into a zombie. I couldn't leave my friend like that. But what makes his death sad is all because of Clementine. We all love Clementine. We all do. And these two characters, the family, the friends, these two are like father and daughter. And it's sad and tragic to see them go away like that. To see their family breaking up. It's sad to see that. And it's sad to see Clementine in tears. You just don't want her to see her in tears. You want to protect her, but you can't, because you got bitten by a zombie, and there's nothing you can do about it. And this is why Lee's death will always be the saddest death in video games. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I'm sorry that this video was uploaded a little too late. I'm sorry, because I've been sick recently, and all I've been doing is just laying in my bed watching anime and TV shows. So sorry that this video came out a little late. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you do enjoy it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to watch all the beautiful content that I provide. And also, make sure you hit that notification bell when every time I make a new video, you hit a little bleep or whatever on your phone and say, hey, I made a new video. And I don't know what next top 10 list I'm gonna make, but really not too sure what I'm gonna do. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.